And so it is. So we'll roll that ball up and down. Fingers and in the palm and across the knuckles and in the pads of the pinky and the thumb. Stick the ball in one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And the other one. And let's throw it up in the air. Or throw it to a partner and play catch. Bat it around. Same hand, different hand. Move while you're doing it. Higher, lower. I haven't dropped it yet, so I'm not challenging myself enough. There we go. And 3, 2, 1. And now let's put it on the floor. So our feet are feeling. And step on the ball right in the middle 3 times. Move it up to the knuckles, press down once, going across. Rotate on the heel, slide it across the knuckles. Roll it down the bones. Put your foot in the middle and wiggle the toes. Move the ball up to the crease between the knuckles and the toes and scrunch your toes into the ball. Let go and separate the toes. Scrunch again. Back to the middle and wiggle. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, and let go. Reassess, and then press down 3 times on the other foot. Knuckles. Roll it across. Roll it down the bones. Put it in the middle and wiggle the toes. Move it up and scrunch. release and separate. Scrunch. Middle of the foot and wiggle. And screw. Good morning, Suzanne and Don. And Alaska. 3, 2, 1. Reassess. Hey, it's a new week. Let's do some good mornings. Hinging at the waist, keeping the back neutral, the spine neutral. 2, 3. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. And right into shaking the tree. Three, 2, 1, centering. 2 deep breaths. Twisting at the waist, swinging the arm. And centering. Some ocean wave breathing. Center, fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to one side and gather in starlight. Center. And gather from the other side. Center. Deep breath. And let's move into watching in place or jogging. Today, I'm going to do back to basics, lunges, squats, and some bridges, and push-ups, and all of their various modifications, including using the wall and the chair, being on the knees, So we'll do squats now. And we've already done good morning. So got side jacks. Pick it up a little, pick it up a lot. Don't pick it up at all. We'll do some more chops in 5, of course, be safe. 4, 3, 2, 2, 3. That's 20, 25. Nice deep breath. One more. Interlacing the hands. Raise them up. Reach for the ceiling. Go back if you can. Squeeze the glutes. Come forward. Bend to one side. And then the other. Come forward, bring the hands down slowly. Press out at the chest. Come down. Let's bring one hand up on top, the other hand below. Try to grab your fingers. Use a strap or a cloth if you need to. Pull in either direction. And switch hands. Let's bring those hands out and rotate. Other direction. Thumbs are up and down, up and down. Bring the hands into the side and shrug. And roll them back. Roll the shoulders forward. One arm across the body, pressing at the elbow. And then the other. Let's extend the hand and pull back on the fingers pointing up. Pointing down. Flip it. And you can make a fist or wiggle the fingers. Do both. Other hand up. And down. and flipped. Yeah, and let's rotate the neck. Other direction. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. And then I got a new one here. This is from our friend Dr. Stuart McGill. So take your fists and put them underneath your chin. And you got your teeth lightly touching, and the tongue is at the roof of your mouth. And you're going to press up with your tongue as you press your fists into your chin and resist with your neck. Don't make it excessively painful or discomforting, but feel that tension in the back of your neck strengthening. And release. And we'll do one more time. And apply. And release. And we'll go into side lunge and stretch the inner thighs. Other way. Turn. Press down on that back heel. Hold on to something if you need to. Stick, wall, chair, countertop. Go the other way. Come around, bring the feet together a little bit, put one in front of the other, hinge at the waist, stretch the hamstring. Bring that foot back, put the other foot out in front, same thing. And come up and grab a stick. I'm going to do the Dr. David Lee routine today, so the stick goes behind, and we rotate at the waist. And gradually bring some steps in if you want to, carefully. One more, and we'll bring the stick out in front and swing it back and forth in front. And then to one side. And then the other. Bring it in front and paddle the kayak. Reverse direction. Bring it through the chest and flop the wrists. Go down. And up. Bring it to the chest, put palms up on the stick, flop the wrists. Down. And up. We'll bring it back again. And do 10 steps, knees up. As high as you feel comfortable and safe. And then rotate your hips out. Same precaution applies. And 10. Let's bring the stick in front. And we'll go up on our toes 10 times. Up on our toes and back on our heels 10 times, holding for about a second. 3, 4, 5, 6. 10. Now, point your toes inward, your heels out. Do it 5 times up, 5 times back. And then reverse. Toes out, heels in. 1. Alaska, you're in the way. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's put the stick down. I'm going to start with the tough push-up. Again, many ways to do a push-up. Do it against the wall. At an angle, just do 10. You can do it against the back of a chair. Make sure that chair is rooted, steady. You can do it on the floor with your knees or from your toes. 1, 2, 3, 7, and you can always modify. If you start a tougher one, then go back a step. 10. All right, we're going to do a lunge. The other day we reviewed this. You can do it sitting down in a chair. Do it this way. Don't go that way. Sit down, 1 foot forward and 90 degrees, the other foot back, and just press down on that back foot and feel your quads and glutes engage. You can do it with the chair holding on to the back and coming down and up, and then switching sides and doing the other. Or you can do it with a stick, or with nothing at all. Let's do 10 on each side. 1. We'll stay on the same side. 4, rather than alternate. 7, 8. You might find it easier to put your hands out. 9, 10, and the other foot. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go down on the floor and do some bridges. Hands by your side, palms down. Soles of the feet are on the floor. As you do this, you want to be pushing through your feet and coming up. Push through your feet. Come up and down. We'll go up 10 times and down 10 times. But on the 10th, I'm going to count as we hold it from 10 down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze those glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Take a couple of breaths. Then we're going to get up and do some squats again. Take a chair, sit down, and get up. Sit down and get up. You progress it by doing it more rapidly, just touching the seat. You can do it by not going down too far. If this is as far as you feel comfortable doing, just go down that far. Go down, put your hands out. I'm going to do a stationary squat where I spread my feet. My toes are out at about 45-degree angle. And I'm going to hold for 20. If you can do 10 squats, do that. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come up a little bit, about a quarter, and go back down, up, down, up, doing this 5 times. 3, 4, 5, and then up. All right. Whew. Rub those hands together. cultivate some chi and form the chi ball. Letting it dances around as the weight shifts from one foot to the other, like water flowing. Wherever the chi ball wants to go, except on top of the cat. And center. Take 2 deep breaths. Inhale, and on the exhale, open our hearts. Pause and send it out. Center, 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. Going down, gathering it up. And aha, namaste.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, Don, you're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Take care, Nina. It's a rolling day for those of you who are sticking around. I'm going to do some work on the back and neck. And if you have 2 balls, either in a sock or not, I actually found my balls in the sock. We're going to start with that. And then you could use a soft roller if you have a choice between a hard and soft, but hard would be okay. So we're going to get down on the floor. I'll join you there in a second. All right. So I've got 2 tennis balls in a sock here, but you can, it just keeps them together easier, but you don't need to put them in a sock. We're going to place them on either side of the spine, just below the shoulder blades. If you want, you can put your roller under your head. Not your cat. And you could also use a pillow or a blanket or anything else you want to raise your head, particularly on these first 2. And we're gonna breathe, make sure it's positioned on either side of the spine, right underneath the shoulder blades, right below the shoulder blades, not underneath, but below. Your feet can either be soles on the floor or extended, however you feel most comfortable. You're gonna cross your arms, take a deep breath, turn to your right, and do 4 rotations with your arms. So you're facing your right and your left elbow's coming up in the air. You do 4 rotations in one direction and then reverse the direction, still on your right. Left elbow still coming up in the air. And then go to your right, left, and your right elbow will come up as you rotate 4 times in both directions. Come back to center, take a nice deep breath. And then move the balls up to the middle of the shoulder blades on either side of the spine. I'm going to put the soles of my feet on the ground this time. I had them extended on the first. Again, it doesn't really matter, whatever's most comfortable. Cross your arms, take a deep breath. Go to your right and rotate 4 times in one direction. I'm going to kick the roller out so I can get a little bit more pressure on my spine. You may not want to do that. Whatever works. And then the other direction. Go lean to the left. Right elbow comes up. Going one way. And then the other. Center, breathe. And finally move the balls below the neck, right above the shoulder blades. For this one, I don't think you want anything on your neck. So you can reach that usually tender spot. Same thing, cross your arms, go right, 4 circles in each direction. Go left. Come to center. Nice deep breath into it. And take the balls away. Put your head on the ground. Turn it left and right. Make a note of what you're feeling. Which side goes further, perhaps. If there's any pain on one side, or both, or neither. And then get the roller, put it right at the bottom, right at your hairline. And again, go left and right, making a note. how it feels, whether your ears are touching, how far you're going. Stop, go to your right, and make 8 circles with your head in one direction, and then 8 in the other. And then go to your left, face left, and again do 8 one way. And then the other. Come to center and do 8 figure 8s with your head. Just follow your chin. Then go back to the right side and do 8 nods. Just bring your chin down to your collarbone and back. Go to the left side, same thing. And then in the center. Take a nice deep breath. Bring your ears to either side of the roller as you turn your head. See if you notice any difference. Push the roller back. Head is on the floor. Same thing. Reassess. And come up. And that's it. Hopefully the back and neck are feeling substantially looser and more flexible.
Thank you, Tom. That was really good.
Oh, good, 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 good. You're very welcome.
See you tomorrow.
All righty. Have a good one.
You
Stay
too.
dry.
Thanks, Tom.
Take care, Hal.
Um,
Richard, John,
Goodbye.
Maureen,
Have a good-
Al, Joel.
Bye-bye, T. Bye, Alaska.
Well, she was into it today.